Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome to the Gaming 4. Today in this Warframe tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to hack Corpus terminals. Now for those of you who are relatively new to the game, you may be thinking, why does this matter? And how does this relate to the game? Well, as you guys can see right now, we've got a Corpus terminal right here in front of us, and it is orange, and that pretty much means that it is on lockdown. So, as you guys can see, I'm playing a spy mission, and because of this lockdown, I cannot get to my objective. So, in order for me to complete this mission successfully, I will need to hack security. Because of this, it is important for you guys to know how to hack these, and as you get into the higher levels and the more difficult content, the hacks will get more difficult. So to start off, I will be showing you guys how to hack a basic one. This is like a level 10 to 12 mission, so it's very low, but it's a good place to start for those of you who are new to how the hacking works. So the way to start hacking a terminal in Warframe is just by running up to it and pressing X to hack security. Now to start off, you will notice a few things. At the top it says Cipher, and there's a countdown. Now when this time limit hits 0, we essentially have to start over. And the way to manipulate these circles here is by essentially clicking on them. Now we did fail this one, and that's alright, I was just showing you guys the basics, but let's go through and figure out how to actually finish these. So the way to finish these is by clicking these until the lines match up and all are connected to each other. As you guys can see, if you click it with the right and left click, it rotates it a different way. So in situations where it is helpful to turn it either right or left, to make it go faster, just know right and left click actually make it turn right and left. So the way you solve these is essentially by lining up all the lines. Once it's solved, you will have hacked the control panel. So guys, that was pretty easy to start off with, and as you guys can see, we can hack the security again, and that is because if you let them trigger the alarms until it's in lockdown, you will have to hack it twice. So it is important to get good at doing this, because sometimes you'll have to put under pressure, and under fire, as I am right now. And of course, when you start hacking these at the low levels, they're very, very easy. So here in a second, we're going to start working on some of the harder hacks, and just for demonstration's sake, I'm going to show you what it's like to hack an actual spy mission door.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Also guys, just so you know, one of the other places you will see these hacks is inside a spy mission. So part of the spy mission generally are different hacks that you have to do to actually get to the data that you're trying to steal, and this is one of the main reasons that you should get good at hacks, because at the very end of the spy missions, whether or not you need to hack to get to this point, you will always have to hack one last console to get the data. And generally these are a little harder. As you guys can see, there's 4 things to manipulate this time, and this should really still be pretty easy for you guys, because 4 at a time in 20 seconds should not be too hard. So anyway guys, let's move on to a harder mission, and I'll show you guys what to do when you get into that situation. Alright guys, so here I am on a higher difficulty of mission. It's like a level 12 to 14. It's still not very hard, and as you guys can see, the starting hack to get into the spy mission should be pretty easy. So as you guys can see, it's still 3 different hexagons you have to turn, and just so you guys know, you can cancel these midway. The key for that is escape by default. So if you guys want to cancel, you feel like you're not doing well, you're not going to make it, definitely consider canceling and just trying it again. Alright guys, so a good way to potentially start learning how to hack securities is by just looking at one of the highest tier types of securities. Alright, now in order to start hacking these, something that's going to be pretty important is that you start from the outside and work your way in. Alright, so if I were to start hacking this one, there's a few things to think about. First of all, these 3 pieces have to have a line coming in from either side. So if there's a 2 that's right next to the 3, the 2 needs to be facing towards the 3 and not per se the other 2. And that goes for pretty much all the pieces. 3s pretty much take the most priority. They need to be facing towards the center so that you will eventually get it arranged properly. Alright, so here's another situation that you probably need to be aware of, and it also does involve a 3. So pretty much the situation is, well, I've got a 1 by right next to a 3. What do I connect it to? Well, you might think you want to connect it towards the center, and you actually don't. you really actually need to connect it to the 3 that it needs to connect to. So with all those things in mind, let us actually solve this one. So we're going to start by pointing the 3's towards the center, then we're going to start working on the 2's. We want to connect the 2's right next to the 3's to the 3's. And then with the last few 2's, we're going to just connect them together, and we have a completed hack. Alright, so here's another hard one that I really don't want to fail. Once again, just start with the outside, make sure that they're all pointing towards the center. Once you got the outside done, just rotate the center until it locks into place. And we'll do it one more time for this last one, and I'm going to do this one as fast as possible. There we go. Alright guys, so here we have another hack, and as you guys can see, we're going to put it into the same practice, arrange the 3's towards the center, arrange the 2's with those. Once you have the outside set up, just spin the center till it fixes itself. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully this gives you a good idea of how to actually do these hacks, and hopefully if you follow the sort of guidelines I set of how to do it, you'll be able to have no issues with doing the hacks in the future. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you want to see something. I will see you all